Okay.
We're going to do this episode super quick because Rob's Skype connection has been weird. So this is Killing Time.
No, we're good now. We're good. I promise.
Killing Time, episode 103. I'm IA,
JB.
also known as AKA Juice Pop, Florida
Juice
Gator,
Pop. That's right.
Just Bob, and no new nicknames today. Mr. Blue Shirt, because it's Blue Shirt Day here on Killing Time. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to do today. So have you watched Kimmy Schmidt?
I had first season, yes. Second season, no.
All right, I haven't finished season 2 either, so we're not talking about this here, but it's pretty good so far.
Yeah, yeah. I was pleasantly surprised with the show.
So now we're going to do a game show thing, which we like to do on this thing because we like to test out Rob because he knows all things to do with movies. He knows all things to do with some movies, or he knows some things to do with all movies. But one of those is accurate.
Yes.
So he's the Sultan of Some Cinema.
I know something about movies.
And today we're going to do a 20-question quiz from How Stuff Works. It's the ultimate John Hughes movie quiz. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, question 1. One of John Hughes' first jobs was writing for which magazine? Mad?
National Lampoons.
National Lampoon, or Esquire? National Lampoon is correct, Mr. I'm not going to even wait for the choices. You have a score of 1.
Okay. I didn't know there were choices. I thought it was something I just had to say.
Now
I'll wait for the choices.
Now I'm being told, let's see, I can sign up for a podcast to watch it. Not right now, I'm kind of busy. Question 2. Which movie spun off John's first screenwriting credit? Home Alone, Pretty in Pink, Animal House.
Animal House.
Animal House is correct. I'm not going to explain every answer because you should go to How Stuff Works for that.
Yeah.
Not totally ripping him off. Which fictional city is home to many of Hughes' films? I think you could just say it if you know the answer.
Shermer, Illinois? Something Sherman? I don't know.
Okay, here are your choices. Shermer, Illinois. Well, I'm saying Illinois. You got me saying Sherman, Illinois. Shermrock, Illinois.
The first one, Shermer.
Shermer is correct. Breakfast Club, 16 Candles. Liz even got it. She was very excited about it.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4. Many of John's movies are named after what type of creative work? Books, songs, or paintings? Songs.
Yeah. 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink. Yeah.
And she's having a baby. I don't remember the song Uncle Buck. But what do I know?
Great movie.
We continue. You're 4 for 4. Number 5. Which band's songs are often sung by characters in his movies?
I guess in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, he sang the Beatles.
It says are often sung by characters in his movies. We got Psychedelic Furs, Otis Redding, or the Beatles.
I still say the Beatles.
The Beatles is correct. Isn't just one song, though?
I can only think of one. And also in Pretty in Pink, doesn't the duck character sing Otis Redding? I'm not sure. I know he sings something.
I don't know. I wonder if there was more than one right answer. Anyway, let's move on. And it's loading to page 6. Which movie was John Hughes' directorial debut? It only says it once.
16 Candles.
You're correct. I don't even get to do the actual the actual answers options. Okay.
Some you do.
Number 7. John Hughes had a special pen pal for a couple of years. Who was it?
I have no idea.
His high school sweetheart, the wardrobe designer from Pretty in Pink, or a teenage babysitter?
Babysitter.
You are right.
That was a guess. Didn't know that.
She wrote a fan letter to Mr. Hughes. When she got a form letter as reply, she wrote him back to complain, and they ended up corresponding for 2 more years. That sounds
interesting.
Sounds highly inappropriate.
Yeah.
What was its highest grossing movie?
Home Alone.
I'm sorry, it's The Breakfast Club. No, it's not right. No, it's Home Alone.
Oh.
It was another choice, but you're 8 for 8. Question 9. John Hughes made many box office hits. Which of these films goes down on his record as a financial flop? Nate and Hayes. Wait a second. Nate and Hayes, Reach for the Rock, or Dutch?
Reach for the Rock.
That is correct. It grossed $4,960.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't even know what that movie is. That's why I chose it. It was the only one on the list I had never seen.
What was John Hughes' pen name?
The same as the guy who wrote Count of Monte Cristo. Edmond Dantes, something like that.
That's exactly correct. It even said, did you write this quiz? Occasionally, John worked under the name Edmond Dantes, who was the protagonist in The Count of Monte Cristo. He often used a pseudonym when he worked on the Beethoven movies.
I saw an interview with him once, and for some reason that stuck with me.
All right, you are doing very well. 10 for 10. Which film is a documentary about Hughes' life?
I'm going to need names. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Don't You Forget About Me, If You Leave, or Weird Science?
Don't You Forget About Me.
That is correct. 2009 documentary. 11 for 11. Which premiere episode... Sorry, that's not which premiere. The premiere episode of which sitcom was dedicated to John Hughes?
Community. Is that a choice?
Not only is it a choice, it's the right choice. There you go again.
Good.
It's ridiculous. What did John Hughes like to have for dinner on Thursdays?
I have no idea. What are the choices?
Spaghetti, chicken Alfredo, Subway sandwiches.
Spaghetti.
I'm sorry, that's not even a question on this quiz.
You made that one up. Okay. I was going to say, this quiz asks some pretty specific things.
Okay, the question is, what did John Hughes use to record his thoughts and ideas? A tape recorder, legal pad, or Moleskine notebook?
The Notebook, I'm guessing.
That is correct.
All right.
His sons found over 300 notebooks that captured his thoughts and drawings.
Wow.
Okay, this one is real. When did John Hughes meet his wife, Nancy?
What are the choices?
In high school, working at National Lampoon, or at the premiere of 16 Candles?
High school.
That is correct. I met in 1967 while painting homecoming murals.
Ah, sounds like one of his movies.
This is just dumb. Which of these stars was not in the Brat Pack? I have to give you these.
I need the names. Yeah.
Judd Nelson, Anthony Michael Hall, or John Cryer?
John Cryer.
Well, no shit. Even I knew that.
Okay.
We're still going.
All right.
Question 16 of 20. Which John Hughes film was ranked number 1 in Entertainment Weekly's list of the 50 best high school movies? Ferris Bueller's Day Off, The Breakfast Club, or Pretty in Pink?
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Ferris Bueller was number 10. Damn. I guess it is a high school movie because Ferris Bueller's not really in high school. He's
Right, I
of
mean,
high
the
school.
Breakfast Club is they're at the high school the entire time, so.
Okay. In what
All right.
year did John Hughes die from a heart attack? 2007, 2005, 2009.
2009.
I should remember. Of course, you remember. You have that tattoo on your arm. Mhm. All right.
He was very influential in my life.
Shermer, Illinois, 2009. That's where it says class of Shermer, Illinois. Okay. Number 18. Though John Hughes set many of his movies in the suburbs of Illinois, where was he born?
What do we got?
Chicago, Lansing, Michigan, or Davenport, Iowa?
Michigan?
Yeah, that's right, too. When he was 13, he moved to Chicago, though, with his family. But All right, this one's a good one. Number 19. Which one of Hughes' film stars shares his birthday?
Molly Ringwald.
Is correct.
Awesome.
John Cusack, Ali Sheedy, and Molly Ringwald were the choices, but you don't need no stinking choices. Number 20. What was the last movie John Hughes directed?
Curly Sue? Is that a choice?
Curly Sue's a choice, Home Alone 3 is a choice, and Dennis
Ooh.
the Menace is a choice.
Oh, Curly Sue was what popped into my head first.
Is correct. You went 20 for 20.
Nailed
20
it.
for 20 on the ultimate John Hughes quiz on howstuffworks.com. If you want to go see it, go to howstuffworks.com. And you already know all the answers.
just a little disclaimer. I knew that because I watched that documentary they mentioned, Don't You Forget About Me. Not too long ago, either.
Well, usually these things last 40 minutes. This went 9 minutes.
Well, that's because you didn't have to read the actual choices on most
You
of them.
didn't have to think of any of the answers, though. You're like, them in high school.
I told you.
He died in
I told you.
2009.
It was all in that documentary.
Well, did you watch that before? Why don't we review the documentary? How is the documentary?
It's good if you really like John Hughes, and a lot of interviews talk about how the best time of his life was high school when he met his girlfriend and everything, and that's what he related to most in his movies and things like that. Yeah, it was really good.
What was his obsession with Chicago suburbs, like Shermer?
He felt like he didn't fit in when he was in Michigan, and when he moved to Chicago, that's when he felt like he was coming into his own kind of thing when he was a teenager.
This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. I guess we should review entertainment then, because nothing else prepared.
Yeah. Well, show I watched. God, what's the name of it?
That's not the way this quiz show works.
What's the name of it? It has Hugh Laurie in it. It has Loki, Tom Hiddleston. God, it's a BBC show, and I just watched the first episode, and it was really good. Man. I don't know why I can't remember the name. Look it up.
I'll look it up. You tell us how the show is.
Show is amazing. It's going to be a 6-part miniseries. It's already aired on the BBC. It's completed its run there, but in America, I think it's on AMC, I think, or A&E. AMC, I believe. First episode was really good. It's kind of a spy intrigue. Hugh Laurie actually plays the bad guy, and Tom Hiddleston plays somebody who's going to be like a spy undercover, it looks like.
Just the night manager?
That's the one.
Okay. That's
shot really, really quick, really good. It doesn't feel like TV. It feels like a movie, but it's going to be like a 6-hour type movie because it's based on a book, I guess.
Okay, so that's the night manager.
Night Manager.
AMC. If that's not right, I'll fix it in post. So let's talk about something I've been watching.
Okay, what's that?
CultMoo on YouTube. I made you watch a video of this when I was hanging out with you, and the more you watch it, the more you end up watching it, because these guys are funny after a while. It's just like your buddies.
It's awesome. Didn't I watched like 7 or 8 in a row.
Yeah. Okay, so if you guys don't know anything about CultMoo, it's not like they need our help, but why the hell not? Because I'm watching them. The reason why I found them, I like to watch cooking shows, and I'm like right at this point because of these races, I'm like watching people eat stuff, and I'm like, I can't eat that. I can't eat that. But they can eat that. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I saw a recommendation on YouTube. It said, deep fried Domino's pizza. I'm like, well, I got to watch this. So I watched these guys deep fry pizza and then eat it, burn themselves. They're giggling. They're drunk. And I'm like, this is a dumb show. This is really stupid.
But yet you can't, it's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
And then you watch another one, and they deep fry something else, and then they deep fry something else, to the point where they have several different shows now. There's Deep Friday. That's when they will fry something. They have Willet Sausage, which you think would be stupid, but it's not. They tried it with Girl Scout cookies, but with meat as well. So it's pretty gross to watch. They've got Raffle Waffle, which they make things into waffles, which I really enjoy, and can't stop watching CultMoo on YouTube. So there you go. It's definitely an acquired taste. It is seriously an acquired. Has this thing been in my shot the whole time?
Yes, it has.
All right, so hopefully it's been cut off in the middle. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, there's like a big product placement to my right. If you can't see it, then it's good. If you can see it, I'm not paid. I just had to move it to the side, whatever it is. So anyway, been reading books, listening to music.
I've been reading books. I read The Martian, the one that the Matt Damon movie was based on.
Oh, the comedy?
Yeah. Excellent. And actually, the book is even more so geared towards like science nerds because they go really into all the science of the things he's doing, such as the chemistry and the physics. It's really good if you're into science like I am. I read it in like 2 days.
Okay, I've yet to pick up a book for leisure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I
otherwise,
know.
I'm moving it aside.
Right.
That's about it. Let's see.
Okay.
I've been watching just dumb things on YouTube. I've been watching Ink Master. I like Ink Master. Same old show, same old thing. Want to catch up on the Flash still. So
Flash
basically,
has been good.
we've had like a week, and we haven't watched anything of real substance. Unless
No.
we're forgetting something monstrously
No,
large.
other than my Night Manager thing, which I watched on a whim.
You know, I watched like 5 episodes of Kimmy Schmidt season 2, which are very good. I watched a movie called Voices with
Voices.
Ryan Reynolds.
Good.
Okay, it is I believe it to be a very black comedy. I think it's comedy, or it's a horror, or both. But
Wait, you've already watched it and you don't know?
well, look, either I think it's really funny, and there's something
Oh,
wrong
I
with
see.
me, because there's a
well-
lot of death.
It could be just Ryan Reynolds makes most things funny.
No, you know, there actually is a tinge of humor to this movie. It's
Okay.
about a guy who hears voices in his head, and they tell him to do bad things, and he does them.
Interesting.
And some of it's very funny. And he's trying to keep an air of normalcy about himself, but he's having a little difficulty. So I don't want to spoil it, but it's
Is
violent.
it worth a watch?
You know, Idle Hands. You ever seen that?
Of course, I loved Idle Hands.
It's got that kind of humor. Like, where there's some
Okay.
violence, it's somewhat funny. The first time it happens, you're like, "What? I didn't think that was going to happen." But after a while,
So it's a horror comedy.
sort of, yeah. It's not like
Yeah.
Dale and Tucker's or anything like that. That's an awesome horror.
That's a great horror comedy. Yeah.
This is more of a drama with horror and comedy in it, so it's light. So
Okay.
again, another movie that does murder and death with an air of humor that Batman v Superman didn't do.
Right.
So there you go.
Once again, you brought it back.
I have to talk about it. I've seen it twice now. I've spent 5 hours of my life on this movie,
Me too. Yes.
and that's enough of that. Mm-hmm. And I will watch the 3-hour cut, and hopefully it makes sense in July.
I hope so. I'm really hoping so.
All right, I think we gotta like.
I think that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough right there. So
Yeah.
that's our episode. If you're on our Patreon, if you're actually supporting the show in any which way, there was a special little video that went out to you guys. If you didn't like that special little video, I'm sure you'll tell me about it. But let us know. We're still at patreon.com/IAS. I still haven't changed that because of many other reasons. I'll get to it, I promise. I want to thank all these people that are on our faces right now. Let's thank them.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Absolutely awesome. Getting to do the show, it's really fun. I think if we get like a couple of more bucks, there's a new show, an old show that come back, this dinosaur show thing. But I don't know.
Some big dinosaur news about them actually starting extinction before the meteor. So that was something you could talk about.
There was that. There was also that chicken with the dinosaur legs that they put a couple months ago.
Right.
There's still lots and lots of news. So yeah, what was causing their decline before the meteor hit? Gonna look into that. So that would be the idea. It's like I read the news, I digest it, you watch it, and then that's the end of that. It's like birding, but not disgusting. You know what birding is.
Yes.
And if you don't know what that is, look it up and look for the most graphic videos you can. In birds, it's not that gross. When humans do it, it's pretty gross. And that's a
Yeah.
whole other thing. If you want to learn about that, go to Cracked. They have
Yeah.
a bunch of that, humans who bird other humans. I think it's some famous celebrities on it. I can't remember who. Anyway, that does it for us. And we'll see everybody next time. Go to killingtime.tv for other episodes. That got weird.